Teen Titans number 11, Benjamin Percy. And then there's 3 names listed for art on this: Koi Pham, Phil Hester, and Trevor Scott on the art. So this was the sort of the second part of this. No, actually, sorry, it's the final part of this 3-part story, which is the sort of the kind of the not the origin, but the rise of Aqualad, and everything that's been going on with that, and Manta, and him going after the Black Pearl, and it basically amounts to Manta kind of looks like he actually cares about his son a little bit because he sort of saves him from the big giant monster, and he's like, fight with my son, and it's like, oh, maybe he doesn't actually care. But then in the very next scene with them, he's like grabbing him by the hair and telling him how pathetic he is, and throwing him up against the door because like only his like DNA can open it because he's from Zebel, and it's like, okay, there you go. It's like, okay, he's the worst father ever. Like, he's actually terrible. There's very few that I can think of who are worse. And he gets the Black Pearl, and that gives him sort of fancy water powers that turn orange and stuff, and he's doing all sorts of crazy things.
Yeah. Not what I was expecting. Like, from what we saw with the pirate last time, he just basically was able to make, like, moray eel constructs that could hold people down. Like, I didn't see how he could command the ocean. It was weird.
I think that's maybe just because he just gets it. I think if I've got any complaints, it would honestly just be that he gets defeated with it really quickly and easily. Everything else, though, I did quite like. I liked the rest of the team coming to find him, and like Starfire being a leader here, and like cracking our quips at Damien. You know, Beast Boy soaking Damien when he comes out of the water as the whale.
Yep.
That was a funny little moment. So there was some stuff like that, and basically the issue ends with, you know, the defeat. Well, I suppose I shouldn't gloss over the fact that Aqualad has like an extra part to his powers. He actually can put electricity through his water.
Yeah.
So that gives him a bit of a difference and a bit of an A game to fight. That's how he beats Black Manta. But at the end of the issue, so they welcome as a new official member of Teen Titans. Tempest shows up, and he actually gives him the name Aqualad, and he's like, yeah, you can have that now. He's got his sort of new suit, and he's like, okay, if you need any help, if you need any sort of, you know, water people advice, for lack of a better expression.
Is that a technical term?
Come see me. Yeah. I'm free for you, young Aqualad. So, no, it's fun. Honestly, there's not a whole lot to go. Obviously, there's the ending that teases some stuff for later, but other than that, it's again, it's kind of what Teen Titans has been. It's fun character moments with them interacting, and Manta's an awful person, and that was fun to see him get beat. I do think that the fight is over a bit too quick, and it felt a bit easy. It's like, oh, he's looking for this great power, and he's dealt with so quickly. But other than that, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was. I liked when Tempest showed up, and it showed like this Teen Titans has that bridge with Titans.
Yeah.
It's there, you know, so they don't feel completely isolated from one another. And then also with new Aqualad, with Jackson, like, he didn't need the sword handles, you know, like his power is completely untapped. And so I like that they're playing with his potential down the line.
Although I did like the water swords, so those were pretty fun.
Oh, I mean, he still has them.
Yeah.
You know, like they're his training wheels, as Damien likes to mess with. But I still really benefits from not being so Damien heavy, like earlier issues have been.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I enjoyed Damien well enough, but yeah, it was nice to like maybe take a break from that and have other characters kind of take the forefront a little bit. So they also, by the way, they give him a cake for, you know, 'cause they throw him a little party for like joining the Teen Titans, and the cake, of course, is shaped in a big T, because of course it is. But we get this final tease. Someone's watching this. Some mysterious person with computers is watching this, and they're wanting Beast Boy for some reason. It's like, oh, he looks like a moron. He's perfect. So that's teasing something. Probably not for the next issue, because the next issue is part of the crossover, the Gotham Resistance thing that's going to be happening. But then it says in issue 13, Kid Flash comes back, so that should be exciting. That should be fun. Which actually brings me to another point that I get glossed over, is Damien given Raven shit for saying that that's her boyfriend, and she gets all mad. And that's probably the most like young teen it's felt. Is like someone's like, oh, you like him. It's like, no, I don't. Shut up. Was basically the gist of it. But she has like demonic powers, so it makes it a bit more intimidating.
Yeah.
And of course, Damien, of course, doesn't get scared because he's Damien, and he has to show that he's, the most macho of people ever. So, but no, that's fun. Bright and colourful. Despite the fact that it had 3 artists, I didn't feel like it was being too inconsistent. It felt relatively
No, I forgot
similar.
that there's only 3 artists on this one. So
Only? You wanted more?
well, no. I just I remember reading that when I read through the credits, but then as the weeks gone on, till we recorded, I was like, oh yeah, there was 3 because it wasn't jarring.